Yeah. Hi, I'm Priyank from Driver Hire Kingston. I've been a Driver Hire franchisee for just over 5 years now. Before joining Driver Hire Kingston, I was a operations manager for DPD Southall. As my role there, I worked with numerous drivers managing the day-to-day operation. Personally, think it's the people. If you can get the people correct in the office as well as outside, it drives excellent results. I personally think a lot of people are like need to be good at spreadsheets and all that. I'm like, no, just deal with the people and you'll be fine. Okay. So a typical day at Driver Hire Kingston would normally involve my day starting at 9 o'clock. I tend to be in the office 5 days a week because I think that will deliver the right results for us as an office and help to lead and manage my team. My team consists of 3 people. We have a sales rep named Chris. He's predominantly focused on the day-to-day sales activities. We have an office admin and recruiter. Her name is Oksana. She focuses on finding the right candidates for us and placing them in the right jobs. And I would oversee both their roles and making sure everything is basically covered. The things I most like about running a driver hire office is that it's a very demanding job. It's very hands-on and it's very fast. Day to day, we have a lot going on in the office. No 2 days seem to be the same, but it's a great joy in finding the right candidate for our customers and having kind of a team that matches up well and can work regularly together. Because what we found is with sales, it's really important to be consistent. So when I started doing sales, and then I'd go out week 1, week 2, week 3, and then I'd have 2 weeks when I've not been able to go out, and then you feel like you're back at the beginning of the sales campaign, and you've kind of wasted 3 weeks. So yeah, so that's why I found that my time had to be split correctly to make sure we're efficient, really. We at Driver Hire Kingston use a number of different digital tools. We are on all the social media platforms such as LinkedIn, Facebook. My colleague Oksana will manage our digital campaign through our monthly marketing schedule. We use the right to work checks to get candidates in faster and more efficiently. We use the digital online registration tool to do some vetting of our candidates before they've come in and had a face-to-face interview. And finally, we use the online training for our CPC training to get our candidates up to speed on their training as fast and as necessary as possible. We at Driver Hire Kingston mainly use the DH registration tool. It's excellent to find and use on candidates, especially out of hours. We have kind of a rapid response team where we will work with our clients out of hours where they've had a sudden influx of work or sickness or something along those lines. We can interview candidates out of hours using Teams, get them to complete our digital online registration tool, and then have them working the next morning, which makes it a really speedy and responsive feeling for our customers. So mainly in terms of the digital, we're looking at using Teams and Zoom to liaise with our clients because a lot of our customers are still have the key decision makers working from home, not based in the office, which can make a real barrier on winning clients. So for us, using things like Teams to arrange meetings out of hours or when they're not in the office can still mean we can impact our customers and win clients, which will continue our growth in this business. The most challenging things about running a driver hire office is finding the time to get all the things you want to get done. Ideally for me, I wanted to be our main sales rep, because I think it works well for us when the owner is out on the front line bringing in the customers. But with all the other aspects of the role, you never tend to have enough time to do all the things you need to do to run a successful sales strategy. So we've employed Chris to do our sales, and I will accompany him on larger meetings to make sure we still win the big clients and they still know who I am, but we don't fall behind in other aspects of running the office. Driver hire has had a massive impact on my life. When I was in my past roles in transport and logistics, I tend to work 50 to 60 hours a week, kind of 7-day operations. It was very hectic and busy. With driver hire, after we got through our initial stabilization, I've been able to reduce my work-life balance towards more living rather than working, while still having the success and the growth in our business. So for me, it's seen a massive impact on spending time with family and friends. We've had a wonderful relationship with the Driver Hire family. We are a London office. We have 6 or 7 local offices surrounding us, and we have a great relationship with them in terms of using them for candidates to fill our roles, finding leads through customers they're working with who could be in our area. We have a great open relationship with them in terms of any problems we encounter, rate reviews, things like that, to make it easier to have those tough conversations in the business. We've always used them to lean on each other. So if you have a scenario where you don't know what the right solution is, you can just pick up the phone and ring one of the other offices and get some advice. We work with group services, with a lot of our national accounts and our marketing team to make sure we're doing the right things and following the right leads to make us as successful as possible. The most important advice I'll give to someone thinking about buying a driver hire franchise would be you have to love working with people. This job is all about people. Getting the right candidates and the right customers married together will deliver you the best results. It's a job that is very, very busy and can be neglectful sometimes towards people, but if you focus on the people, they'll stay loyal, they'll work hard for you, and they'll give you an excellent reputation with your customers.